Hello everyone, welcome to Chai with Traders. Let Chai and Chart speak. So this is a podcast series where we invite real, genuine traders to share their experience, knowledge and words of wisdom and much more. So without any further delay, let's get started. So you are one of the rarest breed of traders having more than 15 years of experience in trading. You have traded in US markets, you have traded in Australian markets. So walk us through your trading journey.
No, I started with the US market. It's pretty easy to start with in Singapore, where you can open an account. Charles Schwab is a broker. I opened an account where I initially deposited somewhere around 10,000 US dollar. Okay. So once I deposited and opened account, and first time I saw Thinkorswim, there is a biggest platform in option market.
Okay.
So I learned that after opening the account, I got an interview from the broker team itself, because they just don't allow user to open up directly as an account. They have a lot of interviews. There is a phone interview and there was a system-based interview.
Okay.
So once I completed, then they allowed opening up the account.
Okay.
Once the account opened, I'm unable to sell the options. I can only buy a call options.
Okay.
That's a level 1 account. There is different levels of accounts are available.
Okay.
So, and then if I sell 3 times within a week or within a month, there is a pattern day trader in the US market.
Okay.
So where I have to pump at least 25,000 US dollar to become a pattern day trader.
Okay.
I cannot sell more than 3 times or 4 times within a day.
Okay.
So I have to be a $25,000 account holder.
Okay.
So if I have to sell the option, I have to be qualified for level 2.
Okay.
Level 2, I have to pump more money
Okay.
and I have to pass some exams, online based exams, in order to option to sell in the US market.
Okay.
This was something like 2011, 2010, those days. So I was there in a level 1 only. I was buying Walmart, and those days Yahoo and all is very famous.
Okay.
Buying stocks, buying stock options, very famous. There is no weekly options or anything like that. So
Okay.
it's only monthly options. Buying a call option, it's worth of if you buy a call option for Apple itself, it cost around $3,000 one
Okay.
contract.
Okay.
One contract. So my account, I can buy only barely 2 or 3. That's it.
Okay.
Just to hold. And eventually I made profit and losses like that. And then I stopped the trading US market, and then I was focusing on the Forex market in Australia.
Okay.
Where the Forex market is not a gap up, gap down. It's pretty much smooth market. In Forex, we are trading on the economics of 2 countries. Like
Okay.
Europe versus US, Japanese versus Europe, something like that. So the gaps and downs, so the trending indicator like Ichimoku, RSI, moving average works amazingly well in those kind of market. So where I kind of discovered age-old indicators, but it's really good indicators. So I blend some of the indicators and I create my own version of those indicators. So I was trading in the Forex market, eventually profit and losses, and then I was trading okay. Then I moved to India, so due to family reason, as well as I wanted to trade my full time as well. So moved to India somewhere around 2017, and then I don't know the Indian market. Though I had experience in US market and then Forex in Australia, I did not have experience with the Indian market, so I don't know where to start with it. So there are a lot of famous traders calling for workshops and all. So I attended a couple of workshops, and I learned a few things that how not to trade.
Okay.
Okay. So then I started somewhere around 2018, since Indian market, where I deployed my US based strategies to Indian market context.
Okay.
Where basically iron condor works perfectly, amazingly well in US based market. SPY, if you put 40 point wide, butterfly is enough, or 100 points wide, iron condor is enough. Here in Indian market is every day is gaps, okay, gaps and down. So it's not directly we can deploy this, those strategies here. So I have to tweak to make them to adaptable to Indian market context. So I have designed something and it is working now. Here.
Okay. So how did you handle your initial losses? Because you are shifting from one country to another country. and the market is totally different. So initially you might have faced a lot of losses in forex markets as well as in Indian markets. So how did it affect you emotionally, and how did you overcome it?
Basically, I have a full-time job those days. I had a
Okay.
full-time job,
Okay.
and it's not affecting any of my regular income.
Okay.
And whatever I put it into trading account were a manageable sizes only. So
Okay.
it is not really affecting me the losses. I can easily repump the account again. I can start again.
Okay. So at what point your trading took a big U-turn, and which moment, that game-changing moment in trading?
I was a very technical. I go depth in any field if I choose it. Okay.
Okay.
So when I discover a few things about the indicators, blending the indicators, where it's kind of aha moment for me.
Okay.
So Bollinger Band with the momentum, and moving average with the MACD, RSI with the moving averages.
Okay.
So when I blend all of these indicators, I see the aha moment. So
Okay.
I created a system out of strategies and then system out of that. So eventually it paid off all my research.
Okay. So before COVID, when I attended your workshop, you were a pure non-directional trader, and now I can see that you have added more directional systems. So why that shift from non-directional trader to directional trader in recent times?
If I wanted to answer a question, the COVID time, the premiums were very high.
Yeah.
VIX was super high. Even if you sell 1,000 points away, also the super high premium. So we were trading non-directional, and it is acceptable.
Yes.
Okay. And we were made money also.
True.
And when the market became a directional, 2022 onwards, okay, directional, the VIXs got reduced significantly and the premiums melted down significantly. That indicates that the market is bullish. Okay. When there is no fear, no fear in the market means it's a bullish market.
True.
Okay. So we have to look for directional systems. So when I searching for a directional system and then doing the data crunching, I see market is already in super directional. So create a lot of directional trading systems out of that, and then I'm trading it slowly.
Okay. So you talk a lot about system trading and systems. So what actually does it mean? What is system trading?
Okay, there is a two difference when people talk about strategies and systems. Multiple difference between strategies. Strategy is just an idea. Okay.
Okay.
The idea means one has an idea, only he can trade.
Can you give any example with any particular indicator?
It could be indicator, higher, low, support and resistance. If I say support, then someone will point it out as a resistant. Okay?
Correct.
That is a subjectivity.
True.
Most of the strategies comes with the subjectivity involved.
Okay.
80% may be a mechanical thing, and the rest of the 20% subjectivity. Okay.
Okay.
So that is a strategy. That's why they
Okay.
cannot able to automate it. They cannot make it as a mechanical trading systems.
Okay.
So when you come to systems, top to end, it is a fully mechanical thing. If I see a support, you will also see as a support.
Okay.
If I put a RSI is below 20, you will also see a RSI below 20.
Okay.
If I see a MACD above water, you will also above 0 line. Okay.
Okay.
So everything is defined as an objective framework.
Okay.
Here we call it as a system, top to end, entry conditions, exit conditions, filter conditions, regime filter, everything is a conditions based. So systems means if I give the system to you, you can able to trade basically without any hesitations or without looking at it, because it's everything mechanical. You can go ahead and backtest it. Strategies, if I give a strategy, probably you cannot able to backtest it because person will not have that understanding, depth knowledge of understanding it. He or she cannot understand the depth of, he cannot backtest it or poorly backtest or something like that. Strategies will not survive. It's a person oriented.
Okay.
System is something universal. If I give a system, it will work. Because I do consulting where prop firms or something, people will approach me for creating a systems. I do a consulting work for them. I create a systems. If I create a strategy, it will not work for them, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I create a systems for them, and they'll have a lot of questionnaires. How much is return expected? How do you want it? Is it a tolerance of drawdown? Everything. So based on that risk appetite, I'll create a system for them.
Okay. So basically, strategy means a discretionary thing, and
Typically
system,
discretionary.
and system means something which can be automated,
Yeah,
right?
mechanical. 100% mechanical.
All right. So currently, how do you trade? So can you show some light on your trading strategy?
Okay. I'm a person who don't believe in single systems. Okay. because single systems will fail easily in the market. A market is a kind of a non-linear thing. If you just put even mechanical trading system into non-linear thing, it will not work.
Okay.
Over the long run, it will work for a very short time, like 3 months or 6 months or so. But eventually, over the course, it will fail. Okay, all system will fail over the course of period.
Okay.
But we approach in a portfolio basis.
Okay.
So I decided 3 different portfolios. Okay.
Okay.
One is a directional portfolio.
Okay.
Second one is a non-directional portfolio.
Okay.
Third one is a stock rebalance portfolio.
Okay.
Algo portfolio is somewhere around 40% of my entire portfolio, and non-directional is around 20 to 30%.
Okay.
Remaining 30% is a stock rebalance portfolio.
Okay. Now I wanted to understand what is this portfolio?
Example, automated portfolio means within the one automated portfolio, I have 3 different portfolios inside. Okay.
Okay.
Each system portfolio consists of 8 trading systems.
Okay.
8. One strategy TSV3 trading system consists of 8 trading systems.
Okay.
Super Trend Pro version have more than 8 trading systems.
Okay.
And a mini combo trading portfolio is consists of around 6 trading systems.
Okay.
These are non-correlated, and it trades eventually some nifty 5 minutes to all the way to 45 minutes time frame. It is a long only portfolio and captures the trend.
Okay. So basically, my understanding is a portfolio consists of 8 different strategies.
We can construct more than 8 also, but with my capital, I can only deploy 8 so far with the 8 individual portfolios. So far I have around 22 mechanically automated trading systems running. Non-directional bi-weekly and monthly I'll be trading. That is different portfolio.
Okay.
So I'll be trading double calendar or a Batman strategy. These are my bread and butter in non-directional.
Okay.
Due to the nature of market is superly trending it, so we try to non-directional very very minimal, and if the market is breaching on a call side, we typically try to join the trend instead of defending it. Basically make the non-directional into unidirectional.
Okay. So I wanted to understand, like, your portfolio is designed for day trading or swing trading?
Mostly for swing trading one. Okay, even 5 minutes if I trade, I mean my systems are trading it. It trades at least 3 days, 4 days.
Okay.
Because that much trend is there.
Okay. And what is your current trading capital and ROA generated month on month?
I can share automated trading systems return. So current September month, I made around close to 30% return in a month.
Okay.
August, some around 19.4%.
Okay. So what is the capital used for generating that much return?
It depends how many lots you are applying it.
Okay.
For me, it's individual, every system I'm playing around 2 lakhs.
So what is your overall trading capital currently?
Close to 1 crore.
So you are having a directional portfolio, non-directional portfolio, and stock rebalancing. So throw some light on stock rebalancing. How does it work?
Okay, so market is kind of superbly trending. Okay.
Yeah.
And a lot of academic research has proven that momentum portfolio works better.
Okay.
You could have seen the books and all dual momentum written by famous authors.
Okay.
And academic papers, peer-reviewed papers are available for momentum portfolios.
Okay.
Momentum portfolio always beats the index return. Okay. So this is where I started it. Okay, reading the books and then reading the articles, journals. So I understand that momentum will work. So I was looking at momentum portfolio, how to create momentum portfolio. Typically, the momentum portfolio you see in NSE website, the formulas and all, it is too much drag. It's kind of normalizing the price of 6 month and then making the standard deviation out of it, and then above the standard deviation is considered as a momentum. They'll rebalance it as every 6 month once. If I do that, I will not be trading this, because if I see the NSE momentum indexes, it's around 50% drawdown or 70% drawdown. As a normal trader, I cannot have that. If I use that kind of formula, I will not be in this business. Okay. So I have to be smarter than this index fellows, isn't it?
Yeah, true.
So when I started, I use a technical blend of screeners. I use a platform called trendline.com.
Okay.
Okay, where I think India is only platform, fundamental platform is available for backtesting it.
Okay.
So I created a rule in trendline.com, RSI and other momentum indicators, and I started rebalancing on every monthly basis.
Okay.
with RSI based scores. Okay.
Okay.
10 scores, maximum highest score 10 scores. I trade universe of Nifty 500.
Okay.
So I put a scanner and the Nifty 500 universe where it will scan and it will list only 10 top stocks of the momentum.
Okay.
I choose it on every month basically, every monthly basis of 20th of month or something like that. And then I exit next month of 18th or 15th or something like that. So once I exit it, I re-enter on again 20th or 22nd. Again the same process, rinse and repeat. In between there is no stop loss and there is no need to monitor. And over the course, this is actually made more than so far, and I've been running since April only. I made around 13% CAGR
Okay.
out of it. So this is the process of creating it, and the drawdown is very minimal. Also, the market is also very much trending and up. So it's give us an advantage for us to make more money.
So, in this particular momentum trading in stocks, do you place any stop loss?
No stop loss. No stop loss. It's just a rinse and repeat on every monthly basis. So because that's how I backtested it. Last somewhere around 10 years of backtesting, you can do it with trendline.com.
Okay.
With the same rules of scanner. And then monthly rebalance, bi-weekly rebalance, weekly rebalance,
Okay.
quarterly rebalance. I backtested all the rebalance cycles. I found that monthly rebalance is optimum and it performs well.
Okay. So, for stocks backtesting, you use Trendline.
Trendline.com.
All right. So, you are fond of creating portfolios. So, can you share us how to create a portfolio?
You mean directional portfolio?
Anything, non-directional or directional. How to create a portfolio? What are the criterias which we should follow?
Okay. First, creating a portfolio means you have to be clear at your systems.
Okay.
Creating a system means you have to be you should supposed to be clearly know about your indicators. So how you are creating a system. So RSI below, above, and then price is above the EMA.
Correct.
Or a pullback means RSI below something. Or
Correct.
Bollinger Band breakout.
Okay.
So one's supposed to know their prime indicators and pros and cons of it.
Okay.
And blend the indicators and create a systems rules
Okay.
properly.
Okay.
Once you have a profitable systems, then you need to backtest it.
Okay.
The backtesting is where people typically fall into it.
Okay.
Because the backtest history is too superbly available, and the backtest history will show you like tomorrow you're going to be millionaire.
Correct.
But that is not the reality, right? Backtest, once you see the backtest, and then you have to do a lot of testing in that backtest.
Okay.
Once you take the backtest result, it shows everything, right? Are you really doing a curve fit? So is you really did a curve fitting or not? So what does it mean curve fit? So what they do is basically whatever the system rules, they put the retrofit into the historical data.
Okay.
They retrofit it.
Okay.
So once they retrofit the historical data, when they perform in real market, it directly poorly fails. So that is called curve fitting it. So you have to make sure that is not curve fit. So what we typically do in our Trendrooster, we backtested it, and once we backtested, we look for a few parameters like P&L to drawdown,
Okay.
profitability. Anything above 30% is fine for us.
Okay.
We are not blindly following 80% profitability, 70%, because we are a trend followers.
Okay.
And anything 30%, 25% is itself fair enough. As long as the P&L to drawdown is good and R multiplier is good enough.
Okay.
So we take the few parameters there and then take the backtest result in a spreadsheet, right?
Okay.
Export it to spreadsheet, and then we do the data crunching of Monte Carlo analysis.
Okay.
So what is a Monte Carlo analysis is that you may have heard about it. This guy made it and everything in a lucky based, right?
Correct.
So how do you know this backtest is a lucky based backtest, or is it a real one backtest? Real backtest or something.
Okay.
So what we do is that say 1,000 trade entries in the backtest result,
Okay.
where we swap the fifth trading entry. I will swap that fifth trading entry to 10th.
Okay.
10th trading entry is I exit into 5th.
Okay.
20th trading entry to first one to 20th. Like that I will swap it.
Okay.
If I swap it and then I put the equity curve plot, the drawdown will be totally different.
Okay.
Okay. Like that I will do a Monte Carlo analysis for 1,000 times.
Okay.
So once I do 1,000 times, so that equity curve should not go below the water.
Underwater.
underwater.
Okay.
If they sustain the 1,000 times of swapping Monte Carlo analysis, the strategy is good and the system is good, then I take it as a next stage.
Okay. This swapping, should the result will be identical for all the swapping results, or it will be varying?
Once this Monte Carlo analysis satisfied, then I move to different testing it. I will apply a brokerage commissions, slippage commission, delayed entry testing,
Okay.
midpoint entry conditions,
Okay.
instead of close next candle entry conditions.
Okay.
So I apply a couple of entry conditions, swap the entry conditions.
Okay.
So I choose the instead of next candle. Typically when market close, candle close, they enter next candle, right?
Yeah, correct.
So I'll swap, hold for that candle, enter next to next candle.
Okay.
What will happen?
Okay.
I wanted to see
Got
if
it.
the strategy has a edge, it will sustain.
Correct.
Okay.
True.
If I exit, I will stop for one more bar. I'll
Okay.
exit one more bar after.
Okay. Got it.
Okay. So if still makes money, then I'll consider it as a robust system.
Okay.
So I'll take that robust system.
Okay.
I'll put it into paper for at least a month or so. So that will be in an incubator.
Okay. So you mean it will be in paper trade or it will be in live
No,
trade?
it will be in paper trade for 1 month to see whether it works or not.
Okay.
Like that, I'll create a multiple trading systems.
Okay.
Once I create a back test everything, and then
Okay.
I move to Monte Carlo, then I'll go for a delayed test, and then next to bar test.
Okay.
All of them passes, then I'll go for an incubator.
Okay.
So I'll collect all the incubator strategies and to make it as a one portfolio.
Okay. So you are developing 5 to 10 strategy systems, and then you are putting it into one portfolio.
I will also make sure that non-correlated. Okay.
Okay.
But as a retailer, we don't have a much of choice. We have to trade only Nifty or Bank Nifty.
Okay.
I'll diversify in such a way that I trade in a 5 minutes trending market,
Okay.
15 minutes breakout,
Okay.
30 minutes mean reversion,
Okay.
45 minutes trend trading.
Okay.
So different time frame, different types of trading strategies, systems
Okay.
available. So it's kind of non-correlated.
Okay.
Up to 0.5 it is okay, correlation.
Okay.
Anything above it is kind of and make no sense.
Okay. So you are creating a lot of systems. Share us one favorite indicator which you use most in most of your systems.
MACD.
So how do you use that? Do you change the settings or you use the default settings?
Default setting is useless unless you are trading on a higher time frames like a daily, monthly, weekly, and then it's useful, very much useful.
Okay.
If you are trading in a default time frame with a lower time frame like anything 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour, it's kind of useless.
Okay.
The default parameter is 12, 26, 9. It's very good for higher time frames. We use different parameters 35, 100, and 20. This is the parameter we use, and for 30 minutes time frame.
Okay.
And only the histogram. We don't use the MACD line or signal line. Only the histogram we'll use.
Okay.
So MACD has 2 components. One is a histogram and MACD line, MACD signal line. We only use the MACD histogram with these custom settings.
Okay.
So 35 is a kind of 34 is a Fibonacci number. So I rounded up that number
Okay.
into 35. Okay.
Okay.
And then 100 is a typical trending number.
Okay.
The 20 is a number is also a working well number. So I use that number as a signal generation. Based on this blend, I'm getting the histogram,
Okay.
histogram. That I use it as a MOM. We call it as a momentum. We call it as a MOM in our trading group.
Okay.
That works amazingly well. And the entire portfolio, one of TS3 entire portfolio depends on this MACD.
Okay.
And it performing well too.
So let's say I'm creating a system. Should I create a system based on one indicator or should I add 2-3 indicators?
We try to create as simple as much as possible. Okay.
Okay.
When you try to add more indicator, it will create a data leak. And then there is a chance to failure also.
Okay.
Maximum 2 indicators.
Okay.
You can use a multi-time frame analysis, like you can have about 200-day moving average on a daily time frame to make a regime filter.
Okay.
And then whenever you want to have a MACD histogram to be above the water, above
Okay.
the 0.
Okay.
And then you go ahead and entering on the 5 minutes or 15 minutes time frame.
Okay.
So that will give you the regime filter, that will give you the trend filter on 1 hour time frame, and entry time frame you will have a proper entry.
So creating a system based on a single indicator is also good, or is it a bad idea based on your
No,
experience?
it's good enough. Good. As long as you are making a profit out of it, it's good.
Okay.
You can create it. There are several strategies we're running with single indicator only.
Okay. So you are backtesting a lot of systems and portfolio. For how many years typically we should backtest? Some people are doing it for 3 years, for 5 years. Typically, what is the number of years we should backtest?
A good question, actually. So backtesting is a kind of art these days.
Okay.
You have to backtest, make sure on all the market conditions.
Okay.
So bear market, bull market, and then flat compressed markets.
Okay.
So if you backtest, over the course of more than 10 years, you would have seen a flash crash of 2020. Then you would have seen 2012 some kind of minimal crash market, and then bull market of 2021, 2024, and compressed years of 2017, 18 and all.
Okay.
So if you test more than 10 years, you would cover typically, all the market conditions.
Okay.
So you will have a confidence to that your strategy will work on the future markets.
Okay. So which platform do you prefer for backtesting? AmiBroker or Python or TradingView? Which platform?
Again, is a good question. People typically use for AmiBroker or anything because there are programmers. I'm not a programmer guy, so I have developed developed a tool for TradingView,
Okay.
inbuilt in-house tool,
Okay.
where any indicators or time frame that I want to test it, I can test it in a TradingView itself.
Okay.
TradingView, what is the advantage of having TradingView is that I don't have to buy a data.
Correct.
The data comes with the platform, and it is a web-based platform, user-friendly. It's not logged with this specific machine or anything like that. I can backtest now also.
Okay.
A lot of advantages with the TradingView. So where I coded, kind of a builder, strategy builder for directional trading, in-house tool is available.
Okay. So this 5 minutes data, is it available for 10 years in TradingView?
1 minute data itself available.
Okay. For 10 years.
Yeah. You have to be a premium member.
Okay. So right from COVID, you might have been heard about this famous word 920 straddle. So there are a lot of people who made a hell out of money from this 920 straddle. Out of your experience, have you ever tried this 920 straddle, and what is your take on that?
There's kind of hyper concentrated trading. Okay, so basically they put all the money into one trading strategies,
Okay.
and they wanted to see the result within a day itself.
Okay.
They don't have a patience or anything like that.
Okay.
So theta decay within a day. Okay,
Okay.
that is fine when the market is having a highest premium.
Okay.
These days don't have any premiums for intraday.
Okay.
And the spikes are here and there, and they'll get slaughtered very easily.
Okay.
Okay. And what is that's the disadvantage of having hyper concentrated trading? So you should not put all the money into one trading system, because one trading system easily will fail. Market is a non-linear. Okay.
Correct.
So one trading system, if you put it easily fail in 3 or 4 months.
Okay.
So you should approach as a portfolio basis.
Okay.
And we approach this portfolio basis on a different time frame.
Okay.
5 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, even daily sometime.
Okay.
So, and that is also positional swing trading. So if we, even 5 minutes, I'm not taking any entries also is fine.
Okay.
So because I tested, right, 1 bar after, in my robustness testing,
Correct.
delayed testing, delayed entry, delayed exit,
Correct.
2 bar delayed exit, 1 bar delayed entry, 2 bar delayed entry.
Okay.
This is a robust testing.
Okay.
Instead of entry on the next candle, I entry on midpoint.
Okay.
So I make sure different pricing works or not.
Okay.
So all these things are passed. So I don't have to worry about this kind of craziness of intraday 920 straddle. They only rely on theta decay.
Okay.
But the theta decay distribution is not linear.
Okay.
So those early days, it was it will eventually 3 o'clock at 2:30 it will try to decay.
Yeah.
But since it is non-linear, suddenly 11 o'clock it will decay 40%.
Correct.
Or 3 o'clock will remaining will be decay. Okay.
Correct.
So we don't know. It's a non-linear thing, and the distribution is also non-linear.
True.
So I know it is end of the day it is going to be theta decay,
Correct.
but it's not certain. By the time you have to manage the delta,
Okay.
that will be very difficult.
Okay.
We don't do.
Okay. Now let's say once again the VIX is spiking up and once again the premiums are very high. Do you think this 920 straddle is a good system to trade on?
I would not trade anyway, but I would not recommend to.
Okay. So right now you are having 3 portfolios. Is there any chances that you will increase a few more portfolios along with that? Any chances are there?
If capital permits, yes.
Okay. So is there any restriction in portfolio creation? Like I should have only 3-4 portfolios, or can I have any number of portfolios?
Yes. The more number of portfolio, the more number of equity curve. Okay. You are going to smoothen the equity curve. So you
Okay.
will get the better cash flows on every month after month.
Okay.
Creating more portfolio is always better.
Okay. So you have talked about this delayed backtesting. Taking entry after 2 bars or taking exits after 2 bars. So how did you get that idea? From where did you get that idea?
Uh, okay. These
If
are
it is from any book, what is that book? If it is from any research paper, what research paper it is?
this is all mechanical automated trading systems, portfolio creations. Books are available, or articles are available.
Okay.
I learned a lot of people, including Andrea Unger.
Okay.
He is a 4-time World Trading Championship.
Okay. Can
Winner.
you spell the name?
Andrea Unger. Andrea Unger is a Spanish guy.
Okay.
And he won a 4 times World Trading Championship. And I had a dinner with him. I had a beer with him.
When?
It was in 2017 in Melbourne, Australia.
Okay.
So I picked up his ideas, and he showed me how to develop trading systems.
Okay.
I also attended a course in TradeView,
Okay.
in Australia, where they teach you about the portfolio creations, automated mechanical trading portfolios.
Okay.
So these are the ideas.
Okay. So are you in touch with him till now?
Andrea Unger, no, but I do touch with Jeff Swanson. He's a US-based guy.
Okay.
He also teaches the similar stuff.
Okay.
I'm a still member of Jeff Swanson's a group.
So now I'm much eager to know about your mentors. So who are your trading mentors?
Andrea Unger
Okay.
is a guy who made me to believe mechanical system will work.
Okay.
And then is Jeff Swanson, easylanguage.com. Easy language, something you can find it.
Okay.
The options means radioactive trading. So I've attended few classes in Indian workshops, including the P.R. Sundar workshops,
Okay.
Santosh Pasi workshop,
Okay.
Quansap workshops,
Okay.
and a few more traders workshops. And none of them fit into my style, trading style.
Okay.
And I learned a few things, how the Indian market works.
Okay.
And then I try to deploy, customize the strategies based on my learnings and experienced. And now I'm trading with that.
Okay. So basically, I ask one question to all the traders: how do they handle the streak of losses or drawdowns? But I think this question may not suits you because you have created a lot of systems and portfolios. But still, I wanted to ask whether you face any streak of losses or whether you have faced any drawdowns earlier, and how was your emotions?
Emotions comes with the fear, right?
True.
Okay, how do you get the fear? When you don't know, right?
True. When we don't know, as well as when we trade with huge quantities.
When you don't know the circumstances.
True.
If you have a plan A, plan B, plan C, do you fear?
No.
Same thing. We have a systems in the place.
Correct.
Plan A, this is systems running. Plan B, system is running. Plan C, system is running.
Okay.
So fear is not there.
Okay.
So when fear is not there, so the no confusion, not much of stress.
Okay.
So that's why I trust the people to trade mechanical trading systems.
Okay. But still, have you faced any streak of losses?
Yeah, obviously, I've gone through that stages, and then I found that the mechanical trading systems is far better. Trading it also is peaceful. Once you put the mechanical trading system in the place, it will going to run because it has a rule. If then do this, if then do this, if then do this, something like that. We can create a logic out of that.
Okay.
So all the 3 conditions, the maximum conditions will be there.
Okay.
Worst case scenario, 5% loss.
Okay.
Streak of losses mean we are using a lot of regime filters, right? Daily time frame about 200 EMA, hourly time frame trending, volume is leading it. So we use a lot of volume indicators, not the bar that you see in the chart. We use a OBV called unbalanced volume.
Okay. Okay.
So we use that unbalanced volume to whether it is a market is trending or not. Is it volume accumulating or not? So we see that into our rule book of trading system. Once the on-balance volume is increasing it, our trend trading start looking for a trade.
Okay.
When on-balance volume says, unbalanced volume is declining it, the system will not take the entry first of all.
Okay.
So these are the regime filters, and then filter for trending, filter for volume. So precursor for entering the system itself, entering the trade itself.
Okay. Basically, when we search in YouTube or in Google, there are a lot of content available about a specific strategy. And this system creation or portfolio creation is something which is new, which you have shared. So what do you think, like why most of the people are not aware of this portfolio creation, this system creation?
It's not awareness, means they may not be trading it,
Okay.
to be honest. But approaching a trading, because this is a business. Okay.
True.
I approach as a business, and this is the only stream of income that I have.
Okay.
And I'm relying on it.
Okay.
So when I approach a business, I supposed to do a lot of studies, isn't it?
True.
So when you open up any business, you do a business report, isn't it?
Correct.
Strategies doesn't have any, as we already talked about, it is a subjectivity, and a lot of if and but things are there.
Okay.
Okay. So which means that I don't have a control. I'll have to fear about it. So if I make the mechanical trading system, so I don't have a if and but. It's a plan A, plan B, plan C, things are there.
Okay.
So which means I can adapt to any market condition. So even if next 3 years of bear market, I can adapt it.
Okay.
If next 3 years is a compressed market, sideways market, I'm okay with it.
Okay.
Next 3 years is bull market, I'm okay with it.
Okay.
So I'm not particularly hoping this market to work on it. So I'm adaptable to any market conditions. So portfolio creation is the best way to adapt it. So if you create a single strategy, it will fail, and eventually you will lose the money, because any single strategy over the course of period, it's going to fail. There is no forever working trading strategies.
Okay.
There are one or two, that too daily time frame.
Okay.
If you're trading on 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes trading systems, will not work. Maybe 6 months, 1 year, eventually it will fail.
Okay. Let's say somebody is, after watching this video, maybe if somebody wanted to create a system or a portfolio, where do they start with?
First, he or she is supposed to know in and out of the indicators.
Okay.
Our price, candlestick, bar pattern,
Okay.
candlestick pattern.
Okay.
These also they're supposed to know.
Okay.
Basic things supposed to be readily available.
Okay.
And they're supposed to objectively approach. So the candlesticks, most of the people are using it. And it's a powerful tool. But say example, in real estate, there is a 3 slogan were written, right? Location, location, location.
Correct.
You buy a property at the main of the location, main of the tier city, main of the state, or something like that. The location is very important.
True.
Same thing for candlestick pattern.
Okay.
It's not the
Color of the candle.
color of the candle, or the pattern appears on randomly. The moment you see the candlestick pattern, you enter it. No.
Okay.
Candlestick pattern is supposed to appear on the RSI down, RSI below 30.
Okay.
Then it's a reversal zone.
Okay.
So I confirm the candlestick pattern with the reversal zone.
Okay.
So it's kind of adding the value out of it.
Okay. Okay.
So this is how I build the systems.
Okay. So for confirming the candlestick pattern, there should be some indicator.
Indicator, which location it is confirming.
Okay.
So that's why I referred it real estate.
Yeah.
So
True.
randomly, if you do a candlestick pattern, it's
Okay.
not going to work out.
Okay.
So where it is performing, is it in a overbought scenario or
Correct,
oversold
correct.
scenario? It is at the support and resistant level, or is it objective manner? Because it's all mechanical system. I'm not going to draw anything.
Yes.
So support and resistant, I do it in a RSI indicator itself. RSI typically people will use as a overbought, oversold scenario. Instead, I use it as a support and resistant. So RSI 14 goes below 15 or 10, it is considered as a support. RSI goes above 85 and 90, then I consider as a support, my resistant for me.
Okay.
So if RSI goes to 15 or 10, I consider as a fulcrum pivot.
Okay.
I define that as that candlestick on that area. It's a fulcrum pivot.
Okay.
Market is going to reverse.
Okay.
So I use the moving average, crossover, MACD, RSI, other indicators to confirm our super trend.
Okay.
Simply apply a super trend. Once this has happened, then reversal of super trend buy is my first buy.
Okay.
The location is important.
Okay.
Because location, why important? We need to have a 1:2 risk versus reward, or 1:3 risk versus reward. In trading, is all about risk versus reward. Okay.
Okay.
We are least risk we have to enter, make as much of a reward. right?
Okay.
R multiplier is very important.
So this is how we should create a
Yeah, typical system. This I just gave one of the trading system as an example. Okay, still other rules are there, but this is how they supposed to approach.
Okay. So in recent SEBI consultation paper, 9 out of 10 traders are losing money in stock market, and only 1% is making money. So can you throw your thoughts about it?
There are many factors for that. It's not having adequate capital, not having a training, don't have a mindset to trading.
Okay.
And suddenly jumping without having a maybe borrowed money or something like that.
Okay.
They suddenly jumping into full-time trading.
Okay.
So these are the reasons. Not having adequate capital. Okay, what happened is that if they don't have adequate capital, the research says that within 60 days they will lose the money.
Okay.
Okay. Not having proper training is that they first have to go through a lot of available. These days actually in internet a lot of resources are available. Okay. Peer-reviewed journals are available.
Okay.
Not just a YouTube video. Journals. You go for academic research and journals. Peer-reviewed journals.
Any particular website for that?
Go to Google Scholar.
Okay.
Google Scholar.
Okay.
That's a website, right? So where you will get the scholarly material.
Okay.
You will find the scholar how RSI worked.
Okay.
That guy might have tested 100 years of RSI.
Okay.
So, okay, how Dow theory works on 100 years.
Okay.
So a lot of research papers are out there. So take the research paper and studies are available.
Okay.
And these are quantitative studies.
Okay.
The quantitative, otherwise peer-reviewed journals will not be published.
Okay.
So use that quantitative research and put it into real actions.
Okay.
And then blend together with your own studies.
Okay.
And then make out of the system.
Okay. So the first point which you said about the adequate capital. So what should be the ideal capital for a person who is doing part-time trading, and what should be the ideal capital for a full-time trader?
Again, it's a subjective. If you are want to be a full-time trader, I would suggest minimum 20 lakhs.
Okay.
If you are a minimum 20 lakhs, then you should not be in a full-time trader.
Okay.
Otherwise, your pressure will be there. Before coming to be a full-time trader, you're supposed to have at least 2 years of life savings, monthly savings, so that you are not burning it. There is no conformity that you will be profitable in next 2 years.
Okay.
So your family is supposed to run.
Okay.
And you're supposed to have all the insurance, term insurance,
Okay.
and health insurance, everything available.
Okay.
So if the family background is not pushing it, so that you can work on cool manner on your trading systems,
Okay.
strategies or anything like that.
Okay.
If something is coming from pressure, is coming from a family background or relatives, everyday pressuring, amount to be, you have to make every month 1 lakh rupees or 80,000 rupees, 2 lakhs rupees. The pressure builds, you will make a lot of mistakes.
True.
So you are supposed to have adequate capital,
Okay.
and the pressure should not be comes from your family or relatives.
Okay. What advice you would like to give for beginners who is just getting started to trading?
Better stick with the equity. They should focus on equity first and learn the fundamental of technicals. Okay, technical trading. Technical trading means it's not just a candlestick that you would see. Whatever things you see is there as a silos. Silos means individually available, but you have to connect the dots.
Okay.
It's an individual choice. Individual persons have to make it, because none of the books are connected.
Okay.
All the trading books that you see is a bits and pieces of pugs.
Okay.
Some diamonds are available. Okay.
Okay.
But these things you have to connect and make it as an ornament.
Okay. So regarding the SEBI consultation paper which we discussed earlier, you were talking about this Google Scholar. How important is a workshop or a conference for a beginner? Is it necessary for a person to go for workshops and conferences, or they should do self-study?
Very beginner, I would not recommend to join as a workshop or anything. Once they started learning something, to understand how the peer trading it, how the trading conference going on, how the liquidity running it, to understand the trading market, they can come for a workshop or conclave or something.
Okay.
Not as a beginner. Beginner, they're supposed to learn their homework, do the lot of homework. So as I told you, a lot of books are there. As individually things are available. He or she has to connect
Okay.
the dots,
Okay.
and make the trading systems.
Okay.
So as I told you, RSI below 10 is a support.
True.
And I don't think many people would have researched it.
Okay.
And that I call it as a fulcrum pivot. You go ahead and backtest it and it will show you wonderful result.
Okay. So you have shared a strategy as well.
I mean, that's just a entry point filter. Okay. There are a lot of things we can build out of it. At least with this information, I can build 10 more systems.
Okay. Spill more words then.
So as I told you, the location is more important. The location we defined as a support with RSI, right? Then we can entry conditions, as I told you, super trend, we can use our MACD in the histogram.
Okay.
So apart from that, RSI goes below 10 means something is happening on shorter time frame.
Okay. Okay. RSI below 10 in
Below
smaller
15.
time frame or in
30 minutes time frame.
Okay.
That I call it as a fulcrum pivot.
Okay.
So the pivot low is created.
Okay.
Within a few bars, what happened is that the market is going to reverse. Okay.
Okay.
You have to be ready for it. How you are going to catch it?
Okay.
Within a few bars.
Okay.
Maybe within a 10 bars, market is going to reverse.
Okay.
Okay. So you have to capture it. Your job is to capture. You can create a scanner. If you want to create a strategy instead of system, you can create a RSI below 10, put it in a 30 minutes time frame, and then you put a charting and then create a scanner out of it.
Okay.
And then you find a stock, do a study. How do you enter after hitting the support? How do you enter it?
Okay.
Directly you should not buy it. Okay. Then you should have a long entry signal. It should comes from MACD or it should come from some other confirmations.
Okay.
Super trend or something like that.
You are into directional trading as well. So I wanted to ask this question to directional traders. I have asked this question, and from your experience, you are into directional trading. Why not taking long input option, especially in indices? What is the specific reason? And even a few directional traders, they avoid taking long input even in stocks. So what is that specific reason?
Okay, capital market is designed for it to go on a 30-degree slope. Okay.
Okay.
We are capital market, right? Capital market, entire market is equities. Things are designed for 45 to 30-degree slope of curve.
Okay.
Here and there, you will see some kind of spike on the downside. Okay, that is all measured thing.
Okay.
So people as a portfolio trader, we try to hedge with the non-correlated assets.
Okay.
Negative correlated assets.
Okay.
So if the market is falling down, we'll try to have a inverse correlated strategies to kick in.
Okay.
Okay, instead of buying a put options. Because if you buy a put option, it is going to decay.
Okay.
And it's not going to work out.
Okay.
And also, when you are looking for a professional trader, they don't just like that buy a put option.
Okay.
Blindly as a vanilla put option.
Okay.
What they do as a spread. If I see a measured risk, say some kind of SEBI or some kind of RB announcement, something is going to happen.
Okay.
If it is a known risk, then
Okay.
as a US election,
Okay.
some kind of known risk, then what we do is that we go ahead and create a spread, put debit spread
Okay.
on December month.
Okay.
If a 500 point is a risk, then we create a 1000 point spread. December month put spread, it's not going to decay.
Correct.
After the risk, if there is no risk, then we'll remove the spread. Then we'll join with the capital market flow.
Okay.
So these are measured risk, and then we take the spread, not just buying a vanilla put options.
Okay. So you talked about this inverse correlation. Can you throw some light on it?
So mean reversion, say example, crude oil is always a mean reversion asset. Okay.
Okay.
Crude oil correlated with the US dollar, and some of the stocks uncorrelated with the crude oil strategies. Okay, so you can trade if you are going long on here, then you can go short on the crude oil.
Okay.
Opposite. These are inverse correlations. Likewise, silver also is some kind of mean reversion. You can do that.
Okay.
Gold is a trending market. Don't do that. Don't go short on gold.
So what are your future plans?
About?
Trading? Everything?
I'll continue what I'm doing it. I'm happy about creating the systems and the portfolio. So I'll try to generate more systems and more portfolios. So equity cover as much as I wanted to smooth it out. So whatever the capital that I have already, I'm running with full-fledged.
Okay.
Okay. So any profits which I'm making it, I'm redeploying the same.
Okay.
So systems are increasing it.
Okay.
In this phase, I'll reach it.
Okay. So you are having a consultancy firm. So what do you do there?
So people typically have a bigger capital like 15 crore, 20 crore. So they'll come with the consulting. Okay, so hi Raj, I wanted to have this much return, and with this much of a drawdown, and I wanted to have a systems.
Okay.
So I'll have a lot of hundreds of questionnaires. I'll
Okay.
go them or an online questionnaires.
Okay.
I'll ask them questionnaires. How do you trade it? Are you coming from trading background, or do you want to come from investments? Something
Okay.
like that.
Okay.
So I'll ask the questionnaires, and then I'll derive that based on the questionnaires. So what is the risk appetite, and
Okay.
what is the true intention?
Okay.
Okay. So based on that input, I have a lot of trading systems available.
Okay.
Either I'll give them directly what are the systems that are available to. I'll give them, or I'll create them, tailor make them to their need. Okay.
Okay. Apart from trading, what do you do?
I didn't do anything much. I just go for a walking evening. There is a traders club in Pondicherry
Oh, okay.
where we meet in a stadium where we walk and then talk about the trading stuffs and then come back. Other than that, as a father, 2 kids, wife, so it's going on with family. Yeah.
Okay. So we are towards the end of the podcast. We are having few rapid fire questions, and you have to answer it spontaneously without thinking. So if you want to have a dinner with any one particular trader, who it will be?
I already had with Andre Anger.
If you weren't into trading, then which profession you would have pursued?
Mechanical engineering.
So best trading book which you have ever read?
Van Thor position sizing and R multiplier.
So which is your favorite technical indicator?
MACD and RSI.
And one word to describe your trading style.
Portfolio.
A most used trading app or any tool.
A trading view.
Apart from TradingView.
MetaTrader.
So while you are trading, which beverage do you prefer? Coffee, tea or whiskey, beer,
Coffee.
something?
I'm a coffee guy.
Mobile or laptop or desktop for trading?
A laptop and desktop.
Stop loss or no stop loss?
Stop loss.
Okay. Manual trading or automated trading?
Automated trading.
All right. So thanks for joining this show. See you again.
Thanks, Komode, for interviewing.
All right. Thank you for tuning into this podcast. I hope you all enjoyed this show. If you have any queries, please post it in the comment section. So see you all in next episode with another good speaker. Until then, bye.